Hi, I'm Kim Mio.
And I'm Larry King.
Welcome to PACTV Community News, a weekly news program featuring stories from your community, Kingston, Duxbury, Pembroke, and Plymouth.
Tonight we'll hear about a holiday singing event in Plymouth that requires a lot of audience participation.
I don't feel it's Christmas unless I've had a chance to sing the Christmas part of the Messiah.
And we check in on a toy and clothing drive in Pembroke.
The economy's still tough right now. I mean, if you stop and think about it, the town serves 900 people at the food pantry.
In Kingston, we'll visit a free holiday shopping program for residents of a nursing home.
It's usually like a Black Friday turnout every year. It's always very busy.
Also tonight, we bring you an important event held by the Duxbury Parent Connection called 10 Things Parents Don't Know About Drugs and Alcohol. It's featuring powerful real-life stories and facts about what our children face with drug and alcohol use in today's world.
Parents actually have much more influence over their teenagers' drinking and drug abuse behaviors than they think they do, more influence than the media or TV has.
Tonight you'll learn more about the solid waste proposals from the town of Plymouth on our Town Talk segment.
Ultimately, it's your decision on what will work for this town, and that's why we need to hear from all of you, and we need the selectmen to hear from you as well.
It's all coming up on PACTV Community News. Do you think you know a lot about drug and alcohol abuse? The Duxbury Parent Connection recently held a presentation called 10 Things Parents Don't Know About Drugs and Alcohol, and included a panel revealing personal stories from parents dealing with their children's drug abuse, a Harvard Medical School doctor, treatment center representatives, and the Plymouth County District Attorney's Office. This panel was there to help parents understand today's changing world of drugs and alcohol. PACTV Community News was there to bring you this story.
Hi, my name is Tracy Wojciechowski. I'm the Regional Director of Student Assistance Programs for Caron Treatment Centers. Caron is one of the largest and oldest addiction treatment facilities in the United States, and I work for their Student Assistance Department, providing education, prevention and early intervention services to schools. Tonight my presentation is going to be on some of the current trends that we're seeing in drug and alcohol abuse with adolescents. We'll talk about a host of different drugs and synthetic marijuana. We'll talk about alcohol, some of the trends around that. We'll talk about some prescription drugs and just some of the things that teens are being exposed to these days.
I'm Julie Nussbaum, and I am the Director of Prevention for SAD National and the Massachusetts State Coordinator. SAD changed its name and expanded its mission in '97. We now are Students Against Destructive Decisions, formerly Students Against Driving Drunk. And I'm here tonight to talk to parents and hopefully empower them. Parents actually have much more influence over their teenagers' drinking and drug abuse behaviors than they think they do, more influence than the media or TV has. Parental disapproval is actually the #1 reason why teens don't drink, and peer influence is the #1 reason why teens do drink. So it's important to know their friends, to know where they're going, to talk early, start early, and talk often, and just know that you have much more influence over your teens than you may think.
My name's Tim Cruz, and for the last 11 years I've been the district attorney here in the county of Plymouth, and it's great to be here tonight to talk a little bit about social host liability and the impact that drunk driving and drinking and driving can cause to family members in our community. It's great to be here to talk about the real issues and have a great turnout here tonight, and I'm hopeful that the parents and any kids that show up tonight understand how serious a problem that this is and how we can deal with it as a community.
Hi, my name is Marissa Silveri. I'm the director of the Neurodevelopmental Laboratory on Addictions and Mental Health at McLean Hospital and in the Department of Psychiatry at Harvard Medical School. I'm a behavioral neuroscientist, and I study the biology of the teenage brain and how it develops, with an idea that we could understand by using brain imaging technology to understand the development of the teen brain And so we might shed a little insight in terms of the whole what were you thinking and decision making with regard to how teens make decisions or don't make decisions or become better decision makers. Also trying to understand risk taking and how we can help teens to identify risk and make better decisions around drug and alcohol use and other events that come up while teens are trying to navigate the adolescent period. Part of why I've been involved in this research is that we know for a very long time that the adolescent brain is different than the adult brain, and the advances in the imaging technology have really made it possible for us to have a window into the teen brain. And so if we could start to understand how the brain develops and how we can help keep that brain healthy, then that might give us some insight not only to the effects of drugs and alcohol on the brain, but also in terms of how we can help kids understand how drugs and alcohol affect the brain, how they affect brain development, so that in the long run we could do whatever it takes to help keep the brain healthy. So with all the wonderful medical advances that we know, we can keep a knee going, we can keep kidneys going, but one place where we haven't been as successful is in helping to keep the brain young. So if for some reason all those amazing changes that happen during the adolescent period could help project in terms of how wonderful and how healthy the brain is going to be in the 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s, perhaps this is the most vulnerable period when if we could do the best that we can to help protect the brain during this vulnerable period, we can have very long healthy life of the brain.
Residents of the Wingate Skilled Nursing Center in Kingston have found holiday shopping easier this year. Giftability, a program begun by Susan Nichols in remembrance of her father, brings a variety of cost-free gifts to Wingate residents and lets them shop for their loved ones on this holiday season. PACTV Community News visited the program on Shopping Day.
Giftability is about the seniors being able to give gifts to their family because they really miss being able to give at Christmas time and not just receive. And what Giftability does is we have fundraisers, yard sales, pizza parties, different things to raise money. Then you'll usually see us the day after Christmas at Walmart buying things for the next year. And everything is new. And it's also donated. We've had some donations from Kohl's. They were very generous. Trader Joe's is always very generous, giving us the shopping bags because the seniors need shopping bags to carry their items in. And they've always been very generous with that. And we just take donations from people too. Sometimes you might get a gift at Christmas time that's just not your cup of tea. So regifting is okay. You can donate it to Giftability because there's somebody else out there that would probably really like that gift. So regifting is a good thing. But everything has to be in new quality, just like you'd find in a store. We always are here at Wingate the Wednesday after Thanksgiving. It's usually like a Black Friday turnout every year. It's always very busy. They get very excited when we go around and do their shopping lists and we tell them all about Giftability. They get very excited that they can come down and do all their Christmas shopping, and because they can't get out to the malls or any stores, and they're very excited to be able to shop again.
I know it's better than the North End when you go shopping there. Yeah. Did you ever go to shopping in the North End? Yeah, my husband was from the North End. And I'm telling you, this is just as bad, just as good, I should say. Yeah. Got to use the right word, you know. And look at all there is, all the people, a lot of volunteers. And the merchandise is given to us too. So what else do we want? I keep saying heaven can wait. This is great, you know.
When we first started out 7 years ago, I think we probably had 5 or 6 of us as volunteers. And now I can't even tell you how many volunteers we have. The volunteers are in the red shirts, but then there are a lot of them that don't have the red shirts and they're still volunteers. I don't even know how many are here until the end of the day when I can count them. But Giftability has really grown over the last 7 years from just a few family members to people that I've met on Facebook. Giftability is on Facebook. And I've made friends with people from Facebook and they're here today. And then it's friends of friends. They tell them about it and they want to come, and it really gives you the Christmas spirit to come and do something like this for the seniors.
So it's awful nice for you to come here, let everybody know in the world that there are nice people. Yeah. You know, and they are. I'm amazed myself. This is my second year. And I said, wow, it gets better and better. So I hope you all have a nice holiday, you and your family, and everybody in the whole world.
Pembroke citizens continue to help the town's needy residents. The Pembroke Community Group, made up of several organizations in the town, collects food and household items for the cash-strapped residents all year, and especially during the holidays. PACTV Community News caught up with the holiday drive to see how this year's donations were progressing.
Pembroke Community Christmas is a nonprofit 501c organization that has been established for well over 25 years. It collects donations to help the needy families in Pembroke, and it works throughout the year, not only at Christmas time. Sometimes they'll assist with fuel, sometimes they'll assist with food, a number of other things. And Christmas obviously is the highlight of the year, assisted needy families. We coordinate with the school departments, the 3 school nurses, to find the families that are in need and what the families would like. The economy is still tough right now. I mean, if you stop and think about it, the town serves 900 people at the food pantry. There's a lot in the community that need assistance right now. We get anywhere from clothing to toys to coats to jackets, gift cards. Like we have a lot of problems with middle school age kids, so gift cards to iTunes and Walmart and malls and movies are beneficial for them versus because they're beyond the toy group. You know what I mean? So just to cover a wide bracket of families, we have some that will donate household supplies for mothers and fathers and needs like that. Linda Perazzo has been the president of the organization for well over 25 years, and her assistant is Gary Parker. He's a Pembroke firefighter. They're the 2 main people that run it. And, Gary does all the pickups and deliveries from Toys for Tots, and is instrumental in collecting from the fire department, because there's a drop box at the fire department, so he'll bring all the toys over as they're donated. He also picks up at the, I believe we have a box at North Pembroke Elementary. If need be, sometimes we have a grandparent who has custody of the children, and if need be, he'll do the drop-offs to them so that they don't have to come out. There's a lot of volunteers like behind the scenes, like the girls at town hall will help, the fire department helps. There's a handful, and the family will have a list, and you don't have to buy it all. You can have your own budget and say, I have a budget of X amount of dollars, and you can pick and choose off their list. And what they don't get, we'll supplement with in-house. I mean, it's a very giving community, and it's just great organization. Not all towns have a community. People will call, and if they're interested in donating, we'll give them a list of different things that we know that are new. Like we have a new doll called Monster Doll. Classical toys, like your Candyland and your Chutes and Ladders, but it's some of the newer ones that we need to bring in because that's what's going to be on the wish list.
Joyous holiday music is heard at the Church of the Pilgrimage in downtown Plymouth this weekend, and you're invited to participate. Pilgrim Festival Chorus will be hosting its annual Messiah Sing this Sunday, December 16th at 3 p.m. The chorus is a non-profit auditioned volunteer singing group dedicated to the performance of choral music. You can find out more about them and the Messiah Sing at pilgrimfestivalchorus.org. Be sure to join in with them and share in this special holiday sing-along.
The Pilgrim Festival Chorus is a community chorus, and that's an unusual kind of a thing because what that means is that we are a group that's made up of all people from the South Shore.
Pilgrim Festival Chorus has been around, this is our 13th season. We have about 80 active members right now. We do a plethora of music from all different kinds. We welcome all different levels of music from beginner to professional. It's a great cross-section of the singing community.
So the Messiah Sing is something which will happen on December 16th here at 3 o'clock in the afternoon. And here is the Church of the Pilgrimage here in Plymouth. And the audience will come in and be the participants and basically be the chorus for the performance.
I just love singing in a Messiah Sing. It's a great opportunity to just be able to walk in the door and to sit down and to sing choruses of this fabulous piece of music. I don't feel it's Christmas unless I've had a chance to sing the Christmas part of the Messiah.
During the Messiah Sing is great. I mean, people might get a little nervous because they might not know the music or might be afraid to sing. Some people aren't sure of singing, but once everyone gets together and starts singing, you forget all of that and you just enjoy the music.
The best part is that people that will come to the Messiah Sing are singers, people who have sung it back in earlier in their life and things like that, and also people that would just like to hear the concert, hear this great piece of music. And we always close with the Hallelujah Chorus, which is like in the top 10 of all the greatest choral works ever written.
We have scores of music available, so if you don't have your own, we lend you one. And you come in and you sit in the audience, you sit with your voice part, and we have a director and an organist and soloists, and it comes time for the choruses and the whole audience stands up and we all start singing, and it's wonderful.
And if people are interested, they can come check out our website at pilgrimfestivalchorus.org.
If you don't sing well, it's no problem. If you don't know the music, it's no problem. It's just fun to get up there and do it. And at the end, we all applaud ourselves.
Kingston's Luminaria display this year is Saturday, December 15th. The schedule begins with a tree lighting ceremony and caroling at 6 p.m. on the town green. Other activities include open houses at various town churches, plus light displays and holiday treats. If you need more information, you can call the Kingston Fire Department's business line at 781-585-0532. This townwide event is seeking donated baked goods as well as volunteers to set up and clean up. Unsure of what gift to give someone this holiday season? How about a whale? The Whale and Dolphin Conservation Organization, based in Plymouth, offers the opportunity to adopt a whale for that special person on your list. The group will send your gift recipient a personalized adoption packet. You can learn more about adopting a whale from their website, whales.org. Whale and Dolphin Conservation focuses on the welfare of all whales, dolphins, and porpoises, and this week kicks off their awareness campaign about the North Atlantic right whales countdown off the extinction protection list. Their website features information on this issue and other species living in and around our coastal harbors.
Hi, I'm Melissa Riggi, the town manager in Plymouth, and lately I've been reaching out to residents in this community to talk about some of the town's solid waste options over the next year. At the spring town meeting, we will be speaking to residents and town meeting members about a budget for solid waste that will include curbside pickup. The rubbish will actually be picked up at your homes, the residential properties in Plymouth. But we need your feedback. I've spoken on this show before about educational outreach and that we are reaching out to the community members, that we're going to different committees, we're doing presentations, we're doing educational forums. But most importantly, I think the selectmen are having us do all that because they want to know how the residents feel. At this point, we've heard from many residents that currently use the 3 transfer stations. Many of them have let us know that they would still like to have that transfer station option. Still others, just a handful, have said that they are interested in curbside pickup. What I'm trying to do now is reach out to those of you that currently have curbside pickup in the community, or maybe are doing something else to get rid of your rubbish. Reach out to your selectmen, reach out to myself, Melissa Arrighi, Jonathan Beater, the DPW Director, or Dennis Westgate, the Assistant DPW Director, and let us know what you think about the prices we've put together, some of the assumptions that we've made on how many people we think will want to participate in curbside or will want to stay with the transfer stations, and how it will work in your life, how curbside pickup will work in your lifestyle, and if you want that program or not. As bureaucrats, what we can do is we look at the statistics, the data, the financial figures, and overall if we believe it is a better program for the majority of the residents in this community. But ultimately, it's your decision on what will work for this town, and that's why we need to hear from all of you, and we need the selectmen to hear from you as well. Over the next few months leading up to the Springtown meeting, you'll be able to meet with us, see us at some of these sessions or committee meetings, and ask us individual questions. In addition, we had about 7 or 8 people that are residents in this community sign up to do a pilot program. It's just a trial program where about 7 or 8 people will actually participate in the curbside recycling program over the next few months, and they'll be able to give us direct feedback on if it worked for them. We tried to pick people from throughout the community in different areas of town that may have difficult driveways or may be in a physical condition that they were worried about having the barrels, or just for some reason were completely impartial and didn't know if they would like the program or not. So for example, Frank Mand, who many of you know, who's a reporter for the Old Colony Memorial, he'll be participating in the program and writing and making observations about he felt about it. So please pay attention to those, get in touch with us, and try and reach out to the selectmen and give us your thoughts, because it does matter to us and we want to pick the right program for Plymouth. Thank you.
Plymouth Community Theater presents its production of The Christmas Tale at the Plymouth Center for the Arts, 11 North Street. Showtimes are Friday, December 14th at 8 p.m., Saturday, December 15th at 4 and 8 p.m., and Sunday, December 16th at 4 p.m. More information, go to plymouthcommunitytheater.net. The Christmas Tale at the Plymouth Community Theater, written by Plymouth resident Marianne Withington, promises to be fun for the whole family.
The Book Shack at Independence Mall in Kingston hosts their Singer-Songwriter Open Mic Series on Monday, December 17th from 6 to 9 p.m. All aspiring singers and songwriters are invited. Bring your own equipment and show off your talents. This open mic night is presented by Loretta LaRouche Productions. Thanks for watching tonight's PACTV Community News. We're now on YouTube each week, where you can view the whole program as well as each story by itself.
You can also see our programs by liking PCN or PACTV Community News Facebook page and by clicking the PCN page at pactv.org.
We are looking for stories for the new year, so email your ideas and suggestions to me, Kim at pactv.org.
Good night, and we'll see you next week on PACTV Community News.